Let me get my breath back.
Yeah, hang on. Hey, you got a drink in the bottle? And I'll go to the other side.
They're standing still. They're standing still, holding his ground.
He's holding the ground, which is a good sign. He points to the ground, which is even better. He puts the whistle to his mouth, and he plays.
Oh, as the Brazilians say, Troy!
You know what? I actually think he's had a good game.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You cannot be faulted when you ask for the opinion of somebody else.
Yep.
Right?
Not too often, though. Looks like you can't make your mind up.
True. All you're doing, though, is you're delaying it. You're trying to
adding the suspense.
Oh, yeah. Well, look. The Panthers, the black and whites, they put another 4 on the board. Who's kicking? Is this the lettuce man? It's the lettuce man. His name is Tyson, as in the boxer. And last week we says he was biting bits of lettuce. But he's not a bad kicker. Let's have a look. Conventional style. He'll take 3 back and 1 to the left. He takes 4. 5. Short people got to take longer steps.
1, 2 to the left. That little tap.
He's going to the dance. Bring reinforcements. We're going to advance. You say that 30 times, ladies and gentlemen. Tell them to go around the field. By the time it comes back to you, it sounds like this. Bring 2 and 6pence. We're going to a dance. And he knocks the mangoes off the tree. Finally, someone scores a try and converts it down the centre town.
Before I forget, birthday shout out to little Eden Lily. Eden Lily Taraitua. Big 4 years old, going on 26. Happy birthday, Eden.
And the HOR score signboard is the Eels 8, the visitors, the Panthers 12.
And this is significant here on the Eels home track. They're now trailing the visitors.
I had it on good authority that they were ready. That they were ready to cut loose. That they were ready to score 30 on top of whatever the opposition scored.
Well, that was against the Warriors last week.
No. Well, maybe it was. But the Panthers behind for the first time.
The Eels are behind for the first time.
Eels, I'm looking at them saying the wrong name. And in the corporate tent, that's the best place to be. You're dry, you got the commentary, you can see the pictures, and it's twice as good because there's 2 TVs in there. And the hair bear. A mango. How's our POD? You got your eyes on for the POD? Okay. And Caesar! He pits the line, he goes down the outside. Terry Pitty, Conrad Pitty to beat. He steps on the inside, but the rest of the Fijians are coming. He passes it through to the middle. The hair bear, the plain bowling, bumper boats, you name it. What? The crowd on the clubhouse are going wild. If they put it to the left, there's 5 to 2.
Oh, they snaffled it out.
What a period. Glenn, have you ever seen
Look at
something
that.
like
No, too busy watching the game, Brian. Good recovery by the Panthers. Awesome attack by the Eels. Unfortunately, it's come to nothing but a penalty.
Wow.
The word's going out from the bench. Tap, tap.
Can they read the semaphores? Or have they all plugged into the right frequency? On it. 2 for the Panthers is Caesar. Goldsworthy scoops from dummy half and he makes the mean and steal. They keep trying to go for a hole that's not there.
Awesome defence by the Panthers there.
The mean and steal. They
don't know how they managed to hang on for that period of time.
They were harder than ironwood trees. The gap, there was no gap. The Eels are trying to slither through the old taro patch. But these Panthers, they're made of raro, teak, what do you call it, mahogany, ironwood. And they're beating on the roof. It's dark here down here, ladies and gentlemen. We need the coal miners out to see. Turn the car lights on in the car park, we can't see. There's 24 Fijians, 1 ball-headed ref and a partridge in a pear tree at this game, ladies and gentlemen. They're all covered in mud. Is that new fella? What's his name?
Matthew Johnson.
Matthew Johnson. He's the only Pākehā name in the team, and I keep forgetting it. There's not enough A's or V's or Z's in his name. Like S-A-A-M-U. The hair bear.
It wasn't too much arm in that one. And again.
We are about 40 metres away from it, ladies and gentlemen, and we can hear these tackles.
Smashing.
It's bone crunching. It's flesh on flesh. He picks the high ball, and the Joe V is good under it. Caesar. He's at the. He's behind it, the dummy half. He picks it up. He scoots. He passes. He passes another pass. This is Tare. Oh, get him, monster. You know who else is missing? That was H. That's the H bomb. Here comes the old Charlie, the C bomb. Mark Charlie. Goldsworthy. Boaza. Goldsworthy at half. Dummy half there, Clint.
I was too busy watching. Sorry, Brian. Just hell of an encounter out there.
Hansen puts a kick. That's not a good kick.
5 fingers of death. There we go. Stay in. Hold the ball.
He pushed that guy into his own team's chest. And he's a little bit extra special, and that's old Torbia. He's a young fella.
Take it up, Panthers. Play out your 6.
That's Stanley Torbia. I see him at
some more activity going on at the subs bench here, right next to us.
Well, look, this guy's pulled the hammy. Herman's come on. H has gone off. And this is Tamaru. 15 is Suala Lotawa. He's gone on because number 12, Edward Tamarua. Oh, there's lovely language coming over here. Oh. So there's some subs. There's a scrum. They're up in arms in the old red and, blue and gold corner. You know what? If that play had been allowed to go on, this guy broke the first line of the fence. There's nobody home. The fullback, he's asleep. They come along there. There's a scrum. Goes along, same play. Goes out one more. Caesar. Pity. They bring it back inside, and the Herman puts the old stranglehold on him. Bang, says Charlie. Bang, says Saamu. Here's Louis. Bang, and Louis takes no prisoners. And he's, look, that was high in the tackle count too. They're subbing, they're falling down, they're breaking like flies down here, aren't they, Clem?
They are. Look, just looking at the carnage that's surrounding us here under the canopy next to the players, and there's people all over the place.
Well, this is Edward Tamu. He's got looks like hamstring. He's trying to stretch it out. And there's another guy behind the, that's him. Is this one of the Fijians? He's broken. This is Ravulu, one of the Fijian imports. There's 17 Timberland minutes gone in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. The score, the Eels behind. The Eels are 8, the Panthers are 12. It's a 4-point difference. Just got an update, ladies and gentlemen. I just got an update from the coach of the new winning team in Titicaca. Not Titicaca, but Happy Valley.
Yeah.
This is from Boogie. Pro, we won. 25-24.
25-24 to the Warriors.
Against the Bulldogs. What an upset. Yeehaw! And he passes to the
linesman.